Hello maths lovers, today I'll be explaining a simple logarithmic equation as you can see on the board as the topic. And on this particular video, the first thing I'm going to do is to state the rules of logarithm, and from then I will solve an example using the first three rules. And the next video I will use also the other rules to explain using an example. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, I'm saying please click on that subscription button and click on the bell so that you get notifications on my new videos. So let's get to it. So the rules of logarithm then. Rules of logarithms. So the first rule of logarithm is the addition rule. So now the addition rule states, for example, if you're given log x base a plus a log of y base a. So if we're given a question like this, log x base a plus a log of what, y base a. Now the basic thing to do is what? To multiply the two of them. So this is same thing as well. The log of a in bracket will have x multiplies what? Y. So we have our base and our log is outside the bracket, and you have the two numbers multiplying themselves. So the second is subtraction rule. So like the subtraction rule is almost the same, but the subtraction rule has to do with what? um, um, minus and division, just like this addition rule has to do with what? Plus and multiplication. So we have this minus the log of y base a. Now this is same thing as log base a of what? X divided by what? Y, in bracket like this. All right. Now the third rule is power rule. The power rule. Now this power rule, particularly from indices, is when you have something like this, x to the power of what? N. So if you have a log that has this log x to the power of n, how do you go about it? Very simple. All you need to do is take the power to back of what? The log. So we have this comes to the what? Back of the log. So this implies we have n log x all in base a. So this question can be written like this. Also this can be written like this. So if a question is given to you like this, you can express it like this. Also, if a question is given to you like this, you can express it like this. So they are simple as taking this n to what? Back of to the top of what? X there, and you have what? X to the power of n, or you bring it back, which is what I did here. This comes to the back of what? This, right? Okay. So also, if you're given a question like this, you can represent it like this, or you can present it like this. Also, if you're given a question like this, you can present the can write it in this particular form. So the fourth rule. So if you recall that what? B raised to the power of 1 is equal to what? B. B raised to the power of 1 is equal to B. Then in log, we have the log of B base B is equal to what? 1. Now this is power and this is base, right? This is power, this is base. So the log of b base b is equal to 1. Now because they are the same, so that means log of 3 base 3 is what? 1. Log 10 base 10 is 1. Log 100 base 100 is 1. Log 1 million base 1 million is what? 1. Okay. So the fifth rule is also recall that a to the power of 0 is equal to what? 1. So that means this can be represented in log. as you have log 1 base a is equal to what? 0. So the log of 1 base a, like the log of 1 base any number, is equal to what? 0. So finally, the sixth rule, which is change of base. The change of base, sorry. So if we have a log b base a and we want to change the base, all we need to do is what? Do something like this. This is 1 divided by what? A log of what? A base b. So in this place we have what? Base a, and down here we have what? Base b, because we have what? 1 dividing all of them. So these are the basic rules of what? Logarithm. So like I said, I am going to use just the first three, 1 2 3, to solve just an example. In my next video I will also what? Use other rules here to explain using some examples also. So I'll clean the board now and write the so all right, so this this is the question that I'm going to use in explaining the first three rules of what? Logarithm to you. So this is what first of all, start with what? Solution. Now this subtraction here, you already know at the end of the day we're going to have what? Division. This addition here shows that we're going to have what? Multiplication. Now this 3 that is here goes to what? The top of what? 2 here. So this now becomes what? 2 raised to the power of what? 3. Likewise, this comes here, and we have what? 4 raised to the power of what? 2. So I'll write the question. I'll write. So this is what? 72 minus 3 log 2 base 12 plus 2 log 4 base 12. So like I say, if this goes to the top of this and this goes to the top of this, we now have log 72 base 12 minus the log of 2 to the power of 3 base 12 plus the log of 4 to the power of 2 base 12. Now 3 to the power of 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3 is something as 8, and again 4 to the power of what? 2 is something as what? 16. So we now have, this is log 72 base 12 minus the log of what? 8 base 12 plus the log of 16 base 12. Now because this minus has to do with this particular log, now this minus generally is for this log, right? So this will now divide this, and this is going to multiply all of them. So we now have log 72 base what? 12 divided by what? 8 in bracket. Then we now have times what? 16 times 16. All right, so this is 8 divided by 8 here is 1. 16 divided by 8 is what? 2. So 2 multiplied by 72 is 144. So this is basically equal to the log of 144 base 12. And 144 is something as what? 12 times 12. 12 times 12. So this is now log 12 to the power of what? 2, and we have 12 down here. So you can see we have almost what we got initially from this point. So we can take this back to this log, to the back of the log, and we now have this is equal to what? 2 log 12 base 12. So if you recall, I said log b base b is what? 1, right? Log b base b is 1. So since this basically is 1, this now becomes 2 times 1, which our answer is what? 2. So that is the end of what this particular question. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.